My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
And sema Listowell na poku dia tudwa dia busunya no de yi pa na o chese eye nana adakwa akofado any NPP for the chese omo be mesi ade papa bia ni ho a omo de Breåks oman no nemo Mahama de oyobi a onim kwan a obefa so ama oman atumi atumpon ensema hudo bi ka we hu na Listowell na poku e de tudwa PENDREAM TV so ni subscribe to the channel na share di made ma afoforo ensa enkabi comment section honso na do adwentre aba yeti ensema Listowell na kusi poku e de tudwa
Listowell na kusi poku. Over to you.
Tio, we have two types of men. One that reasons before they act. Oh no. What dream who quite planning a bra once and why bibi. And about one day, we are not dream home. What I say? Because we have the men, we have the men now. Nekufado Kaninano.
Let's take them.
No, me a watchman.
Okay.
Watchmen, like they are men that they just came to watch to mess things up. Say you cast a men at work.
Yeah.
You could see say and yet sebi etia area adwin e chese adwe mre.
Sir.
Na nyansa ya de wi adwe. And omo de wi adwe no. Chile mpenifo so okotu se tikesi ya wi adwe enwene se adwe mre. E di nyansa na eden wi adwe. Eti so we hear no aspect no. Now we hear now the dollar to see the maka ho asem. Now we hear now sa kohwe with all this burden on the shoulders of Aban. Now I say I will commit to making sure say I will develop by way of capital projects. Look at the list.
Yeah.
And look at the big push.
Yeah.
These are things when Aban etimi succeed we are. Abaye bubu ba no.
O chese we bubu.
Bubu nkruma obi aba putu nkruma your friends say tampon together. Anyone who ankasa to Mahama the first term we bubu on one ba. Look at the projects.
What?
These are capital intensive projects that enye adia you can say I don't even know what to say.
Look for the right word.
Is it doable?
It's doable. Sure.
It's doable.
Say you'll be fufra.
Okay,
I would have doubted.
Yes.
I don't mind being a doubting Thomas when it's about someone else. But when it's about your mama, on Sinsium and Sana Waham.
Yeah. Same straight at
This is the John Mahama that promised us a new terminal, and by the time we woke up, there was a terminal.
Yeah.
As to how he did it, is one of his kind. That idea, say, Muankasa, me mamu de mua musika, moji jiwo airport wo, esi terminal 3. Wabra, enya abaisika na me kwa kobo besi adia besi terminal 3 no. Sesa nipa no wari de ro na ba. Obi a wari koto echi. Oso obere kra. Me de kwadi na echi ni.
Obe deliver.
This is a man we woke up one day one morning me sorry me pia bontin na me dru me fie any asphalt me kwada na enye me sorry any asphalt. So this is a man onye obi a sebi oye te say de me kan de lata no o planning ne ho adwe bibia wansa no de abatudwa we enye won say how long did it take to build the Kaswa interchange? How long did it take to build the Sēcrëts interchange? It took 2 years, 6 months, each of them. How long has it taken Akufo-Addo to build the Swami interchange?
So many.
Even when John Mahama left the Pokwasi interchange for Akufo-Addo to construct, after he had taken money from the African Development Bank.
Yeah. He redesigned and took the coins away.
What redesign? He didn't redesign anything, only that he took some things out. John Mahama, okay, interchange. The interchange included school, hospital.
That's what I call ambulance. That's what I call the corridor development.
Ambulance service center,
market
the
center.
Police station, a market,
a
car park, and some ancillary roads. I don't know if any Kaswa interchange.
That's the.
So when he was talking about Kaswa interchange, they were thinking about a bridge keke. So you remember John Mahama calling Akufo-Addo a political quantity surveyor? Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, John Mahama. Oh, yeah, projector. Look at Saglemi. Is there anything like Saglemi in Ghana?
No.
That's what you're doing. It's no onya obia sebi be push we odi be diagro.
Any bre super.
And what said that Oko Kumasi promising a highway, a Kumasi Accra highway. Odi mayen 3 miense ko miense ba.
New alignment.
So these are things that
Accra Kumasi Expressway on the complete.
These are things that are of national importance.
Yeah.
It is a midi when Nina Sebi Ora to force in goose and na Maya and na Emma. Now I was pained when you were trying. I know what you were about, but you know to associate such a miscreant.
A miscreant,
yes,
a wanted guy,
and I was pained.
A criminally minded guy.
Atu doesn't sleep.
Omre.
Anyone that knows Atu or not, he doesn't sleep. He's always at work.
Yeah, Freddy too.
But you know,
Freddy
baby, I drew much work. Any here, all hands on deck. Yeah. But Messi Mugabe, Epamocho. Let's use this platform to always discuss progressive stuffs.
Fantastic.
Because me my catcher will say NPP anyone is one for so. You waste airtime to discuss fools.
It's true.
Like the car, why do you discuss him? The constituency for him, so so you come here instead of propagating the goodwill and message
of John Mahama,
the NDC. You spend enough time discussing a fool. We are working out. Ghanaians work them out. Ghanaians, in our decision in the last election, we work them out. We don't need them in parliament.
We don't need them.
We have more than 2 tests in parliament. We have worked them out. And it's still going to go further.
87.
Parliament now the one Nyansania no Yakumi and Waka fools.
Oh, there be no.
None of them is right. But I choose my words carefully.
No, Patrick. The word is there.
Patrick,
please.
Patrick Abedi Yakumi.
So don't describe them. But
who are they?
With all due respect.
No, who are they?
Listo, we are here to.
Tell me the wise one. I'm choosing my words. Okay, so tell me the wise one. Who is the wise one? No, who?
Please. With all due respect.
You just withdraw. Let's go.
Please.
Withdraw the fools.
Yes.
Give me a way. No, give me a way.
With all.
They don't have common sense.
Who first said they are fools? It's not like the who told us. Now, but teacher for sure say they catch you. What them say?
With all due respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I quote him? No, can I quote him?
Pes es na chairman no what go minimum na me menton enema kakra. To be too much. Yeah, fast that ma safari.
Wise things happening around, then we will spend time to come and discuss these fools. How?
That be the.
So we'll be working out. Can a wise man ever walk out from this very important nation building agenda?
Not at all.
It is only a fool that will do that.
Not at all.
It is only a fool. A fool, a big fat fool that will walk out from. I am quoting my own words. It is only a fool that will walk away from this. It is only a fool.
It's okay.
And a lunatic.
Friends, you go minimum. Somebody value research and fast that Emma about wildlife experience ya omo ye number 1. We do a year do in the eastern region. Omo bo Muhammadi ye papa omo swimming pool ewo a year nema bibre wa so ya kwa woni be gym ne ekeka ho nyina na wodu aso ya woni ebeje sanse enuane a omo eserve ho enuane papa local and continental dishes kopebi na also woni odofo ana abusua no for money enchire ho from 0596914394 0596914394 es natural mineral water insunu enie wura mekom shop bia mu a Ghana ha ubenya bi ato na de den se insunu se no ne bo no kwa asan aba form oba SYZ broadcast he ya ewo su a dodo bi a pebi a won sabetumi aka betumi so afre 0596273546 0596273546 wofra ye bejo so power specialist about hospital semen kancho hepatitis A B C D ana yi bi na tetewa fatty liver sciatica ana se minua bema prostate ne hawo unum peni be bia techima minua bema ulcer na tetewo components minimum ana fibroid minua ba for nature power specialist about hospital ye ma mena so ye no bebo ye papa takwa de wanaje estate ye ben anaje me primary school en kai wo kwabenya pukwa CCP kwantempo no so ene kumase so e wo fi yase lake bosom twe ye continental putuja kwan so ye ni Jezbo filling station no ena edi ehwe nimu lift kit capsules efri medimosis aso ye lift kit capsules ye dia ba ebo ni pedua ni ye papa obi a odidi a aduane ni ntumi digest ye onipedua no na wonya lift kit capsules ni bi na won ma ebo digestion ye papa esan hanse eye metabolism na obi a wochuja wona ya wo bre enema ntimi enkoye wose woyemu no emutimi da hokama na bibia etumi ekonkan san so na eye wo bre bo no liver no esan support the function no eme bibia etumi eko enkan yi lift kit capsules no benya bi wo pharmacy shop bia na herbal shop mu nationwide they won featuring bura ho okwa asem gabi say me method lift kit capsules for 0244068447 0244068447 ofra medimosis obejoso Adam survey and general construction for the free about land surveying, engineering surveying, architectural designs in general construction omo ye number 1 omo ansasi bibria omo tonton e ododowa odumase omo eben Christian High School International adentan so ansasi ni bi ho sase omo wo ewo dodowa no ne boy 50,000 enkanesi kano 500 million na o 250,000 na ne atwa wade ama 70 by 100 plot na waje krata ne obibia mia makọ akwaji bi usu tumirika kwajibi sanse omonsa no mansun bia eniso nyafe na eduko gina court bia woto ya na wesi odi atie meseme makwajibi to usu koto wodi eho paying crime 50,000 ne mo be say mfa man 1 year na spread them on tutua ya the 10,000 beka ho na 600 million kanisika no 60,000 Ghana CCA na mo pese mfa 6 months na mo tuya ya the 5,000 beka ho na 55 million 6 months no tuya wie waje onkrata washe ofie no si ase sa payment plan we wunya ne baabia fe Adam survey and general construction for ewo 055 4397831 pay na tire number no 055 4397831 and 020-378-8842 020-378-8842 WhatsApp plan so na passenger wonu omudi nkita ho ho a 055-4397831 055-4397831 Adam survey and general construction, making your dreams come to reality. Victory garlic mesa na ote Dr. Mwakonka funi echire na soye ho na pe enro ni binenum na Victory garlic mesa winya bi abo ye papa mani pedua no etimidi eye muje etimidi ni pedua no mafrusa ni ye obi ona nteka kra bi anu wabre no wote so na ne nan ne nsa wose ananse achemi da bi muja entimi ni pedua no mafrusa ni ye blood circulation no se entimi nya adwuma yi a obenya saa eye experience no funi chira pharmacy shop eba shop bia obabi wo konficha na ya se board dwe wunya Victory ibe na onuma ebeba kama ama ho ato sa nso na obi a wontumi ne die nanum ato obro ne beka se loss of appetite wunya Victory garlic mesa ni bi na onuma ebo yi papa ne mumtie obi a wo ulcer no obi a wo stomach ulcer ikisho se obi didi yi ansa na wanum Victory garlic mesa we opemfo a menko ho we obi a ma abofra nufu sunsu a menko ho wanya mfie be ye edu mienu eko nenima obetimi anum Victory garlic mesa ni bi for Dr. Amako on 0201 293280 0201 293280 and 0242 545633 0242 545633 of a bejo so. Medimosis Clinic and Eba Center, Monacofa medical capsules, the Aba Idraso, Pibina nominations in the Pediano, Emma blood circulation into Intiminia, Jume na Eja. Boost immune system and so na so ye wo sebra wo ye bema prostate na tete wo sexual weakness ntumi mo adwuma yie bema de utumi bo adwuma yie ye fro Listowell bema utumi bo adwuma yie fre ne tahiru eno ase obepi be na manom ye fre wa tankoliga biga na chese utumi se wadwuma so ani male and female infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria and stroke, dental problems nyina fani na kwada Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center we chira kwa wa dental barrier ye ni police station ni anymore. Ewo AESL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority yard. Ewo Accra Ministry subenya bi o de ni chirewa wonso ye hoje kojo ye ni school for the deaf or you didn't anymore na Kumasi ahina makoko ben so ye wo ho efe Dr. Medimosis on 0244 068447 0244 068447 ma Joanna Kumasi CPC mejire se ni abusuani nyina obia ho ye ene ewie dane de nyina na utie oba nkoso sanso na Mrs. Norman nchi akese na mema Ophelia so boyjuma o maslogo ho mo ejuma kama emfa emayema me eye agya diza Kumasi so nchi akese enko emfa ma honorable Dr. Samuel Sapon and Alaji Sinari mo nyina mo enjoy show no so mugabe koso sa nyamisha no anya okese nyamisha mo so mama hoden ene nkwatente na da ne de nyina no momfa eye futu emfa mayesa. Well, let's move on to young center hall on the budget now. I think say Fakakraka home. We have few minutes to go.
Mugabe, projects now abaye no. Meti say
six minutes.
Stika kase we are not doing payments.
Say la o kase.
Yeah, say some kind say yenye payments no. Government is not spending. Na no kure. Government is indeed spending. Me dey me yano kra and say payments we are by omudodo na omu contractors adwuma omu ye. Any etu omu ka.
This month ending we try contractors.
Omu anka omu no omu buye de ni gumu 8 years omu ntwa contractors ni bebre ka. Bebre 8 years. Bebre hu omu see school dan no near the SHS. Bebre ekwan ko for mu ye kwan. They didn't pay them. They didn't pay them
since March 2024. Contractor oye adwuma wo ensamam kwan so March 2024
your man is gada
entina na miami nua kuma nana ya kese mu ene odi ahinkan so mokoye sa demonstration na me say na Akufo Addo teso no free March be December na election year no
where were you people
mon kwa no so ana yes you na kwa no so bi.
So if you look at government projects, it cuts across. Education. If it comes to education, they are talking about the establishment of the University of Environment and Sustainable Development in Bunsu, establishment of 9 state-of-the-art technical and vocational training centers, expansion of and development of existing secondary schools, and integrated e-learning laboratories. Education, Gwenyo. Do you know the transformation it will bring to our society? Many rural areas that need secondary schools and need these technical and vocational centers, 9 are going to come across the whole nation. 6 regions now at TNO. A big need vocational schools. So this one, state of the art. And these projects, they have been sanctioned by the IMF. Also, you are an IMF program. Most of the time, your hands are tied. But these ones, they have been submitted and discussed with the IMF, and they have agreed that we go ahead with these projects. In this Sikana already, you look at the markets. You see the Kumasi Central Market Phase 2, the construction of the Takrady Market. So, they'll get somewhere when they go to the market to sell our wares, somewhere to sit, somewhere proper, better environment that I call their office, which is better than what they are occupying now. So it's transformationally related to what our women are doing in the market. Then you take other things like roads. Look at the bridge over the Volivo River. Volivo no aims are from side no. It is very difficult to cross because I say former President Rawlings it is so. Now omu took on Friday be na boat ni ya sink na nipa ewu yenya senketwa. I'm happy today say there's a new bridge across the Volta River at Volivo. Inti se mutu ba ko nu kra the efa enumbo so no. Adomeno mutu mukra you can go and still use the Volivo bridge to get across the Volta Lake and get to the other side. As I see bebre wo ho in Sasimu Noria, if you want agriculture, you go over that bridge. open Siomunam. Look at the Volta. You think JM is doing this thing for nothing? That is why he talked about the Volta River Corridor Development Project. When you were talking about some of his projects, you said that the interchange didn't come with only schools, didn't come with only roads,
the bridge.
You didn't come with only the bridge, but you had schools, you had market centers, you have hospitals. Do you know why? Professor Mill sent him to Senegal to go and understudy the African Development Bank and Adisena about the corridor development projects. That is why I told you he's a master apprentice of when it comes to corridor development. In this Volvo project you are seeing, it will not only be the bridge. You will see adjoining projects aligned to it. Hospitals, clinics. It's not market centers. You understand? Even where there's a lot of fishing along that route. So you see fishing sheds will come up so that those who work along, who will not be able to buy a car and drive over the bridge, will have other things, schools, affiliated schools associated with it. Their children can attend those schools. You understand? Hospitals, their children can seek medical care. They themselves can seek medical care. So this is a corridor development approach. Accident they have to go to school along the road. So when you bring these schools up, you bring the hospitals up along the road, you bring the market centers, you put meaning to the development project.
You're solving
yes, that's what I'm talking about. This is not, you talked about the Temamoto roundabout, that's roads, construction of the Tema Aflawu Road project, phase 1. Then the construction of 14 pedestrian bridges across the whole country. Then the Kumasi roads and
grants.
Yes, park grants. So you think that Kwame Nkrumah time park grants, that you interchange, ni secondary township roads. And here this project, and that it has been sanctioned. When Basso, the contractor should get ready. Mugabe a contractor, Listowell a contractor. That's stuff and then go and when you get the contract, do the work for government to succeed so that we'll see. Hire contractors. So I'm encouraging many young people to step up. Yes, they took bank loans and other things. Yes, they didn't pay them in the past 8 years. Yes, they had to sell property, sell their cars and other things in order to catch up on some of these things. Mr. Look, Obechebi phase 2. What you say? Look at the Tema interchange. The Temano. Also, it's a scanner and on free power. Tema there, you go and check. The testing in Guardian. And then if I then what you say? But I call a new place. Tono. Yes. Mugabe, talk about it. Let them do it so that you'll be driving on good roads. Your cars and your tires will not spoil any. Mimi Danyamiasi, look at the water supply project in Secondary Takradi. Secondary Takradi for Insio Chale Mugabe, Insio Western. Almost the same. So change the water will show. What you say? The water will show. PTC roundabout interchange. Takradi Aden. The best comes from the west. You have oil. You have gold. Look at the timber resources that come from the western region. Look at the soils, the cocoa that comes from the western region. So for me, to do anything in the western region is big for me. Anything you take to the western region for me as a person, a student of politics, I'm happy because they deserve better. Until you can see that is coming up with the power grant interchange in Secondary Takradi, many more, the Secondary Takradi water supply system is also coming up. Then Otunfo also, the modernization of the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital is also coming up. You understand? The construction of the Tema Central Medical Stores, a sheet that no, I feel na yenye sika ye kwako constructing. This is not when you loto. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a focused government. This is somebody who has direction. Mugabe, you think it's easy to be in opposition for 8 years? He didn't travel outside though. He stayed there every day. He took notes. He was learning. Every day at every turn of the corner. So he prepared himself. You see, even former Prime Minister, Nanado Prime Minister, who friends say, on one side to the Gabi. That John Mahama is the most prepared president of the Fourth Republic.
I think there are times I was saying yes, sit around one table near defining what really nation building is. I think say you can't politics now. I'm out for you almost say I say let's just be political.
Yeah.
But so how is self-explanatory with the Twi language. Aman yourself, Tio. Your mind and a year building. What you say?
Let's say it again.
Aman yourself. Aman yourself.
Sir.
What you say?
Yeah.
So, say, your mind here, dear. Na enye party keke. And we be feel say, or ye ne party. Nti, or some ne party keke. Na say your mind juma ne see ye be ya. I don't see. That's why I'm angered by their behavior. You see, and yes, I'm free. They were up to anything of national importance.
Oh, now only maybe
Omoko, the dean of diplomatic corps.
Sir.
So Omoko presented petition. Say Yabunko for Ablekumanov.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes when I mention that someone is a fool, it's not as if
you're using bad words.
It's not bad. It's to tell Akwala what he said. Don't learn that foolish behavior.
But your Tiwi.
Don't learn that.
If you answer the NPP for me, NPP now come. Read my lips. NPP. If you answer, open me the couple. Jimmy pa. Jimmy book. NPP for book will stay in opposition forever. NPP for Jimmy. You will be dead. Stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. If you answer the NPP for me, the couple. NPP now come. Read my lips. NPP. If you answer, open me the
Kennedy, read my lips.
So
reading your lips, indeed.
So you see, there are only two things in this world of anything. Your papa, your bonnet, your nyansa, your Jimmy.
Yeah.
The way Jimmy is no Jimmy.
Jimmy, I said, you can say, Suku and Pepe Jimmy.
Yeah. So long as you are fool, you're fool.
And yes, I am Jimmy. There be and Kabida.
Jimmy in a bluff when you're fool.
I'm
only fool. So
and I don't want to retract as a nuclear. Never.
I've heard a matter.
Maintain tension to fall from Tetra. Oh, because a nippon, you nippon, the way we are here, say, you were back what Giants and Wakasa, me Giants and Makasa. What Jimmy, your mama, Namwe. Because we Jimmy Pe. One can you. I'm not for the social media. One who said your Mahama, Sebi, one who's soon as you put crowds with Jimmy. Will be a bit what you saw me.
But to Simbi.
Because onim yansa. Tie onim yansa. Enye yansa ni se masori anopa masha atare abotai abenyoya na bi. Yansa ne bukrata so. Edi ente ne ato abayi pani so obedi e man nim. Se obema manfo ho ahenha wo mo. What bobo projects ni bi? It's just a few.
Yeah.
Many more. I say construction of new bridge on the Uti River, Adambai. Rehabilitation of Wa Han Road. Upgrading of Tulu Hamle Road. Upgrading of Tulu Han Laura Road. Recreation of Navombo Tulu Road. Rehabilitation of Techiman Nkosian Wenchi Road.
So these are
rehabilitation of these are road projects.
Minimum.
And many 32 on the list. 32.
Connecting Ghana.
Mr. Sēcrëts be na ku for do di judge o mama o dey be san yoma we. Ni ho.
Adwin papa.
Wo bo man no kro no wo bo man no. Obi be ni yie sabi yakuma pa. E di suma pa. E na wo brasia e be som ne man a. Wo na wo kronfo ye pe wache wo no. Ade ya, mama work it out na any news.
There be na
say at the papa we
budget ya present.
At the papa we. Wo krampo na make krampo no so ni faso enye se wo ni mu a edosu
omo so ya mo
ni e wo ni mu no entosini Ghana fo ato aba e di akire mu kwasiafo nyansa esumu su nyansa
very well listen
because center obetime su nyansa fi de Ghana fo ye ni mu a omo pese omo kire se mu NPP fo kra ye yam o yama ye se mu
we don't need them
very well
etino yama NDC majority a enye overwhelming 2/3 Decide for us.
Nana Kusiboko.
Many people in this people. So say NDC 4 year term.
Alessa Nelson so I say news for now you ready and mudi enyumre say akase ebo de Yankopon hye obi bia no on na management na staff so edamo nyina ase from CEO Beni Anti BC ye ase obia nyame asomdwe enka obi bia BC baby obia chakese ma na menu aba lady adobo Yankopon hye mo nyina oba de ne dom ye ne etinkwama o kire efiada boja ye be side hye ma mo nyina mo anything.
Super Mugabe.
Too much.
Too much. Fair, Mugabe, this one I've never seen a media review budget like this before. I've never media review budget.
Within 6 months.
They say, and I will say I've never seen such like this before. This one is not empty promises. So.
But opposition for them working out.
Yes, because whether they sit in or they go out.
They don't.
You understand? It does not matter.
Yes.
The law is free more and to see. Every day be a budget review. No more pay. Mining for 4 years.
That doesn't make sense.
Mugabe.
More violence.
Mugabe. You see,
I was we're going. Pointing any I know mupi kwedi yes, I'm here for
Daddy.
Now they see, I know, I can't.
Mugabe, there's a clear difference what happened in Ablekuma North and what happened in Ayawasu West. That's what I'm saying. There's a clear difference. In Ayawasu West, and America said in Ayawasu West, the party in power, the government in power, being irate to win the seat, sent tax to the opposition that was contesting that seat and beat us mercilessly without any provocation.
Including the sitting MP.
The sitting MP. Currently who is a minister, a big guy in the party. Remain people. So, and in this one in Ablekuma North, we went quietly. 19 police stations. Nobody took anything. Was any NDC person holding pepper spray? It was they who are in opposition who would not be in their corner but wanted to bring the fight on. Because some of you say, oh yeah, I'm gidi patapa for. It's Mugabe and Americano. Police ni so maami ni munu krano. Mo ma ni so. Police ni FPU ni na o peja maami ni gira hono. E se mo do na baso. O si o de ne nan e na choke maami ni nan. Ni ti anka ni ti bebo fo anko bewu. Police met me in that studio. He drove to my house. The policeman came to my house to show me the pictures. That if it was not for his intervention, and Kabamini Nitibe Bofom and Kabadi Samankayas and Fofo. It is our police, FPU, no Shushan, no more border passo. A mamma for trouble for more Kasua. And yes, we say, I know you're fine, no, try go away. They say you're fine, no, and I make you're fine, and it's almost kind of Mugabe, and I make I've shown the difference. I've told you the difference between what happened in Ayawasu West Ogon and what happened in Ablekuma North. In Ayawasu West Ogon, they in power brought the fight. In Ablekuma North, they in opposition brought the fight. And no munyae. But like I said, this budget review, Charlie, Kessel are too forcing. Once are too forcing is forcing to make this economy what it is. To grow and expand, to make the city respectable. You have Afenyo Marking and his group sitting outside the chamber trying to mark what Atu forcing is forcing to do. It's one Mugabe omude sa omu Atu forcing. Atu as omu perase ya say Atu is making progress with the economy. This is not about the Baumia things that they used to do under their time. This is not about a solid waste economic management team. As our economic management team is headed by a woman. Abadaye Yemami Professor Nana Jane Opokwajimai. Onim they say sorry and here as a mine, as nipa, as in Kwala, as in Babunu, as in Mabawa. She knows it. So that is the advice that goes into our economic transformation as a people. If you see what is being done, he talks about the big push program. The government has initiated comprehensive feasibility studies for 4 projects which are currently at various stages of preparation. The Accra Kumasi Expressway on a completely new alignment. Then he talks about the Accra Outer Ring Road, the Kumasi Outer Ring Road, and there are also a Che Amanfom Bridge to connect their front plains. This is just under the big push. Yes, I'm saying that he has sought permission and there is money ready to
to go ahead with these things. When you
under the big push.
When you are say, yeah, contractor. No, it has been pushed through already. This one waiting to be executed and all various stages. And then
maybe I will do no,
hold on, kakra.
Hold on, sir. And son of Babylon. Yo. Na so my brother na your friend says Steven Amu adodo na friend says Stekano.
Je ni tikonto ni pa ni tikonto
bi enim. Wono na kire say wo hwe road fans ne eye nwumadi ekoso ni nyina oman ni yie ko nyina na na adonaye. Ai.
O si den
na adonaye.
Yo no enti no sasa
me say yenti yansa na.
Ye ankamu yi na sa na ankamu hu na agi.
Yenti no.
Ye sika.
Tell me two things that you have evidence that they've implemented. No. And you can't blame them. Even tomorrow, they are vetting some of their ministers. They haven't put a peswa even in the road fund. They haven't even finished forming their boards. So the NDC government is still enjoying what they inherited. The 2024 last quarter macroeconomic indicators. Atuforcing came here, presented all of them, about 80% to 90% of them. They were doing even better than 2016. I mean, GDP, primary balance, reserve, all of them are now taken off and they were doing better. Even inflation have been reduced from 54.1 to about 22, 23. That was higher than 15.4 that we inherited 2016. But if you have a situation where your inflation went to 54, and you're able to reduce it to about 22, 23. Exchange rate went to about 54. You have been able to reduce it to about 16%. It means that they inherited a situation that had even taken shape already. So whatever we are enjoying today is as a result of what they inherited. But it doesn't mean that the NDC government is doing bad, because they are still forming their government. And I want them to come and speak that truth to Ghanaians. I think the recycling of who did that and those things, we are tired. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. Do you get the results? The real performance results. Are we interested in lies? I can be here and do a lot of comparative political analysis just to get favor. But I'll speak that truth to Ghanaians. I think the recycling of who did that and those things, we are tired. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. Do you get the results? The real performance results. Are we interested in lies? I can be here and do a lot of comparative political analysis just to get favor. But I think we have to be tired of this.
Very well. MP for Inshia so Nyasa phone quantity. I'm just say one Nyansa phone it.
Sir, but
MP now or represent you.
You go represent for additional for the constituency. And then some catch you flew also. I want to send the
he don't deserve to.
Babugabi, the person with that President John Dramani Mahama say, "I will wafem and Rami Hui say you swear we in as board member for Tor." I'm highly impressed by the decision of the president to make you a board member of Tor.
Congratulations.
I wish you well. Tor no munko na munhwe na munya adwuma so that we start processing downstream. Yankasa ye crude oil no hanya sa. Enti bebia John Mahama wo bia no. Mo party for ye ka kire mu obi de ba na pa. Obi de ba wia no obi de ba numre. Enti adwuma no yen me say mekoso aya Listowell ye bekoso aya ko si say John Mahama be succeed. We will not stop at anything. And yes, I will be into a no, I'm rather happy. I'm encouraged that Mugabe Mase, my only brother, yes, is on the top board. Mugabe, corner here, Jumani Mami, built by Kwame Nkrumah. In fact, now Italian for the near partner and Sana.
In your quest to give an eulogy, you announced here that he is your only brother. So no longer your brother.
No, you. I tell you, you are my. If I say it, you are a Listowell and I'm a Lister. We are twins. So I don't know what he is a brother. He is a or no etevia. Oh no, it is not here. Who put the now? The episode lock me. The episode lock me. The minister where the episode lock me. It is Sani Abekano. I'm impressed, and you will be working with people like Edmund Combat and my brother Mustafa Mugabe. Go out there, let us succeed, and let some of us be proud of you people. Because we know that you will do it. You know we will deliver. Under the past 8 years, they produced not a single bottle of oil at all. That guy who Adam for no.
What do you expect?
Who you Adam for no? Adam for no. Hey, Napo. Who did you do it?
I am Adam for.
What are you saying? Or the diesel. not the amount private people, not the these are big gas oil tanks, LPG gas tanks, not the amount for not the year business. They use the place to drive their private business.
We are going to change everything.
You have to change everything because it was not for nothing. Kwame Nkrumah set up the oil refinery so that we knew we were going to get oil. Let's do something. Let's process the crude oil here and get downstream kerosene. Let's get the other derivatives here, gas oil, engine oil, so that we'll be able to, as a sub-region, be able to drive our agenda. I think Mahama for the position they have given my brother.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you can't achieve with drink. Mama, so on that note, congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
You see, as we have always said, no, and yet, sebi penny trim pose one mofra na mebuna ko akona sebi obeyi omumu. I've always repeated, say, any political position pe, ena say sebi you are in service to Ghana, our motherland. However, Mugabe dey by the rank and file of the party, you could see that everywhere. Some no, no, me could leave kakra 1 day leave.
No.
Enti
so me
ohwana.
And when you Ghana,
it's a failure. Me go here. Hey, go musina afi ojina ho asa. Na Bible ni kra wana na de.
Steve Wonder.
Onka, enu de onka.
Ebe no na.
Na so me de onka me si me maninka.
They no so be
so
I mean mami nyina
Bible ye Quran no.
Nyina angels na name na yemo ura Mahama ene na pamfo.
So Takalisu sene mi ame boss.
Especially the one that signed the letter no. Say green a green card. It's America for crown green card.
Dr. Honorable John Jinaponsi and Nanasi. Other board members in
Amu and na Mugabe may send no text be message before say show never upon a kind.
Before
na Ghana for message am de mao.
Good.
Because the per se a quabontin no be who says a million or cocoa yet Mustafa Hamid Mokrono Nibia. Mabonich. And I have so much confidence, in yes. And it's like John Mahama has selected the most brilliant ones in one sector.
Yeah.
Even though other sectors, so Mitmimu say that's what is going on. But Mugabe, we will be putting a higher standard to your appointment to make sure you succeed.
Yes.
Now beyond that, Chinebi,
the call came around 11 p.m.
Wow.
From Dr. Callistus.
Wow.
Said tomorrow morning, yes, we're in as board member.
Wow.
Congratulations.
And that's any birthday.
And Dr. Birthday. Dr. Callistus. On behalf of the rank and file of the NDC and the non-NDC, but very aligned. With the NDC, happy birthday, and we wish you all the best. May you grow to see the greatness of your great grandsons and daughters.
Very well. Let's get to the serious business.
Mugabe, ubo akwabidi sticker. I sticker no crown on share SOMP. So bemeti. Kasa ni tiko ton oni de ni NPP have say ono ni super but kasa very empty. Ade na make kasa.
Na do so dey so.
No rabi anu ni tisadwe. Ni de ni tisadwe. Mugabe, o see your boss, yen set your boss ni. Sika kra why? Unim say sika transfer for mafufie. Ni nyoma bebre oye no e suffer mafu suban me come money ho. O suffer mafu if you knew those people who knew him when he was at Lagos or in Achimota school Cadbury house. Oh, sad time no minimum kwakwa be born who stuff. The sticker you know. Look at some Chinese dancing here was dancing when he was in power. He couldn't address issues of inflation. He couldn't uncap the National Health Insurance Scheme. He was Deputy Finance Minister. He couldn't uncap the Get Fund. He couldn't uncap the District Assembly Commons Fund. And then on table of I'm sure that's why they worked out. You see, they are party of boycotters. Mugabe said, "Who knew history?" The 1953 motion of destiny, Kwame Nkrumah Abriso move Ghana to independence. They walked out. They staged the walkout. They ran to London. Yes, they said we are not ready. They ran to London to report Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, to go and tell the Queen that we are not ready for our independence. Mami tell Onyoma baby omuye. 1992 constitution no mudimu day. They ran away. They boycotted it.
Stolen verdict.
They ran away. They ran away from the main constitution before it was promulgated. They didn't come. We had to rely on citizens, market women, and other people, tailors across the country to be able to put up this constitution. Today you see them. They have come. You see, they boast. Because say, "How me, I won't touch it." Then they ran away. Apart from that, they have made many boycotts in this national life. 1992, we were about to MPs. Parliament. They boycotted Parliament. Parliament, we got a minority leader, we got a majority leader. So Parliament, Juma, 1996, 97 Parliament. No more 60. Kakrebia no more no more work yard. What happened? At the time we had to test majority. So that time no pako check. Net Parliament near 200. Into near kita 167. And the others made up with near kita 133. So the others, the CPP and the PNC and other with the NPP all they're near 67. So we had to test at that time. They are known for boycotting and also mujanipe. Yet is somewhere money. Omonim say atu for Zimbabwe to omututio. Anybody omwedi a cow mwe jani ade. Yes. Omuti wa channel so akam no margin so go mu. So they didn't want to sit there. That's why they ran away. Now we
some of the things yeah.
Yes. Oh, see spend here. And
yes.
Yeah.
In December 2024, meto iron rods 1 ton 9,400.
And
the iron rods at 7,500.
Yes.
Cement and a ton 7,500. Even last week, no, 7,700.
Yes.
This week, iron was 7,500. In December, a ton 9,400.
So the difference of 1,009 is roughly about 15% decrease. Yes, decrease.
And yeah, and we're quite there. The only buyer, no, a samba 540. But two no around 900 and something. But see, I can say I want 4 gallon,
25 liters.
Yes,
980. 640.
No, a samba down. I tried to show 100 this week.
Wow! So about even with this on the TV, yes, we are talking about the 340 gap, which has still come down. It's about down by 500 cities. You understand?
Yes,
around 5
from December back down.
That is roughly about 20%. Yes, that's what yes.
Jenny,
we know 120
in December.
Yeah,
this is about 95.
Sir,
but on a sackers, yeah, 1,300. Mimi Diga. Okokotoku 1,300. And
no matter so
Jeff for the 1,300.
This is about 25 cities down.
We say a bro.
And also
so 1,600 in December.
She said at least 150 Ghana cities.
About 1,450.
Yeah, 150 Ghana cities.
This is John Mahama that we are talking about.
Yeah. Sugar. Where is the city? 50 cities. About 44.
Yeah, it is say yes, 6
cities. 6 over 50. You know that is the percentage
that we are talking
about. It's about 12% decrease. What are we talking about?
To me, who win?
You understand?
45%.
Yes. Abe no soon as yes,
I just so free 40 about 25
into you just some one boy just do 50 over 40 at home do times 100 you see
Dr. Atufo say me be budget ya ma me ko dwem makola market the kanisi for no na me ni o mu ko ni nkita ho na me hu de meeting ayede ama wo
Mugabe uni ndentia me say the head of economic management team no oyoba into our abadaye so she knows what starts the economy from home
so she
economist. No, you don't need to be under listen
that was under Mahama.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that you don't need to be an economist, you just need to have common sense and wisdom about daily life in order to head the economic management.
The inflation rate now
a better form, because we know when we wake up we spend. What do we spend? We need to go and bath and go to work, so we need soap, so we need water. So all those things were classy. We will eat good food, nutritious food that will develop us. Food with protein. We will need meat. That's why I'm telling you that she knows the micro ingredients of the home. So those ones is the one the economy will affect. Then we will feel it in our pockets. Now, Mugabe,
aroma rice, 650.
At about 585. It's a lot.
They who hear me pay diapers.
Diapers. The boarding, papa.
And back no.
500
part.
Oh, I see. Oh, so look at the gap. Look at the gap. Yeah. Mugabe, and yes, I'm taxes. Mugabe, oh my time, friend. First, call. And Abusuniasu, call. I want to be called. She said, calls in a giant. Oh, my giant calls me in a giant. So
who are so happy calling you? Who are the ones calling you?
I have nieces, and what are you talking about? I have family. I have friends. I'm a politician. I have so many lady friends around who have problems. So what are you talking about? Before if somebody walked into this studio, came into this yard to come and ask me for, I'm telling you.
No, it's good.
Yes. So it's painful. Say, ye kita jumpa. Ye diaba. I person ye di bo man. Oh, Ghana City no. I pick it. It is city no. I pick it. What you say? I've always been saying this thing. Oh, Mugabe, it's not for nothing they worked out. Once Atuforcing cracked his brain 3 days ago to put this thing together without sleeping. Forcing to make the economy work. The lazy ones, they were asleep at the time.
Your friend.
So yes, he's your friend. Look at what he did. He left. Afenyo Makin left the chamber. It's your friend. He left the chamber with his people. Look at what they did. Once Atu was forcing not sleeping to make the economy work and bring us today. He walked out. Listen to his name. So he walked out to go and mark what Atu was reading. So every statement Atu made, he will critically look at it. Hey, we were just 10 over 10. Babi to me beka. Mami money one. Ewo dem. We were not 10 over 10. Atu is doing well. Ohunu Benjamin. Atu. He's fascinated by what Atu forces do in the economy because they wonder about BS watch. They heard all the history about economics, all the theory about economics. Nothing changed.
They couldn't turn things
around. So I see that. Afenyo Makin. Otumu Atu showing the side to say, hey, Atu is working. Onyayanka Atu is in their party trying to change things. I don't want to hear Baumia talking about the economy again. I don't want to hear Baumia saying that he wants to be president again through the economy. With what Atu4C is doing, we the NDC have even said that we are bringing Atu4C to be president. I'm asking you.
No.
What? So look, Mugabe, let me mention some of the projects. If you are constructing a bridge over the Volivo River, then I don't know what kind of president you are. We have to clap for you till morning. And there's clearance. When you there's clearance. IMF, on my show, they have told them what they are going to do. And they'll be specific about their projects. When you do not let the money leak out so that it will cause inflation. It will go into the projects and see the project to its final conclusion and commission for the people to use. That's the kind of difference between Atu4C and Kenuforiata. What I say? Somebody who is reflective is Atu4C. Somebody who is a nationalist is Atu4C.
I like the just the position you are undertaking, but Mepacho, don't ever compare Atu to that man. Never.
No. What can you say? I'm not saying. No.
It's an insult. It's an insult.
Listen, I beg you get my argument clear.
I want you.
Do you know why I mentioned this name?
Don't.
Do you know why I mentioned this name?
Don't even associate him.
I'm telling you the difference between an Azar finance minister and a genuine finance minister.
And the people don't even want to hear his.
Listen, Mugabe, yes, because
it's very insulting.
He's an investment banker who should have invested our money properly when he was made finance minister. He rather came to dissipate our money. You understand?
Don't give him that title. He's a self-acclaimed
investment banker. I'll give it to you.
Platform need.
Mugabe, I'm saying that let me learn so that people will not say I'm a supporter of Kenuforiata. Me, I want him arrested and brought to book. Have you forgotten? Me and Mr. Nelson, I want him arrested. Even if you cannot catch him, catch his wife.
That's perfect.
Catch Chiobi or the Fio Baba. Somebody who was an investment banker. That's all. By then should have been frozen. The wife, the no, the baby about see and the baby who sell money to see. Look, that's why I'm saying that I would not compare oranges with apples. Not at all. Yes. and what Atufosi has done has shown a clear difference between how to manage an economy effectively in a third world African environment. You do things right, you put your things right as you have seen it. You will not lie, you be faithful to the people and citizens of the country, and you deal with them as you receive their resources. Invest it properly into a transformational cycle so that everybody in the rural areas, in the urban areas, those who want to access education, those who want to access healthcare, those who want to travel on good roads will have the opportunity to travel on it. 8 years, but to me I'm fine now be about 7 months, not be ready budgeter. No more work out. Like I told you, I'm not I'm not surprised at all, because the person who leads that pack, why who examiner markings, they be out there, no appear, no wafape, no marking, and so empty-headed guy like him.
Subscribe to the channel and share the Medina Afro and Kabi.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.